Well, imagine you've bought a product or service and what you end up with is not what you were told to expect. Well, what can you do about that? Attorney Tara Lowe is here with us and has all the answers.
That's right, Stacey.
Yes, you do. So let's talk about this. You know, you purchase something and it's not what you expected. Tell us what type of items we're talking about here. We're talking about big items like cars and houses to little bitty items like a toy.
Stacey, it could be anything. Most of the time what I see are cars that have been sold and the sellers indicated that the car was new or had characteristics that it didn't have. Could be a recreational vehicle. They've been told that it has all the bells and whistles and it doesn't have them. But it could also be something as simple as a child's toy when they're told it's safe and then it turns out that it's not safe. And there are several different avenues to handle that, but those are the types of things that we're seeing all the time.
And so even after you purchase, say, a RV or a car, and then you take it home and you see that it's not what the seller told you it was, what is the first step that someone should do?
Well, it kind of depends on the situation. Car, definitely call and talk to someone. Texas does have lemon laws, but the other thing Texas has when it comes to consumer fraud is a statute called the Texas Deceptive Trade Practices Act. So if you find yourself in a situation where you're out a lot of money or you have a product that you can't use in the way you thought you could, contact a lawyer and talk to them about your rights under the Texas Deceptive Trade Practices Act. When it comes to vehicles, there are certain lemon laws in place also that can be in place. Insurance fraud, things like that. There are different things that you have available to you as a consumer.
And so how common is this for you in your practice?
Well, it's a lot more common than you would actually think. Just this last 6 months, I've probably had 4 to 5 different calls over things like RVs and different large products like that people have been misrepresented whenever they made the purchase.
And so would it be normal to maybe ask for a refund first before you go through the legal process?
Definitely. Definitely try to work it out with the seller first, because the other process is lengthy, time consuming and costly, but it is available to you if the seller won't work with you.
And then let's talk about too maybe contractors. If you have someone coming to do roof work or any kind of work on your home or car, but it's not what they told you they would do, how do you go about fixing that problem?
Same thing. Again, try to work it out with the contractor first. If you can't work it out with the contractor and you're out a substantial amount of money and you need the work done, contact a lawyer, see what you can do. There are multiple options available to you when it comes to contractors and services that are misrepresented to you when you make the purchase.
And then, you know, talking about toys, if a toy ends up being unsafe and it harms your child, you know, what are the steps that you take to make sure someone gets money they deserve or, you know, whatever they need?
It depends. I don't have enough time here to go into that, but I will say this. If the product is unsafe and it's a toy, something like that, if there's a recall, follow the steps of the recall first. If that won't work, come talk to me. We'll talk about your options.
All right, Tara, we appreciate you coming on today. You're always knowledgeable about everything that you do. And if you would like to contact the Lowe Law Firm, they are located at 613 Hickory Street. You can give them a call at 455-1889 or go to lowlawfirm.com.